Hello all you amazing people, and in today's video we're going to be going over the banners that just got revealed. It's going to be a little scary for me because I'm summoning on these banners. I want Shenhe. Let's see. Alright, yeah, Mika is going to be on there. Sucrose, and then Diona. Well, it's not exactly awful. Wait, this is another case of, by the way, this banner, absolutely amazing. I was hoping that the sword would have been Zypho's blade, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to summon on it because it is basically two weapons. Shenhe is going to be absolutely amazing. And I feel like just summon for this weapon banner if you have one of these characters. Because I do know that there was a decent difference between having Ayaka with her weapon and then having her without. And then I do believe that Shenhe gets like an extra 2,000 damage on her buff. Don't quote me on that. Which is also multiplied by crit damage, which is a lot of cryo characters have a load of. So yeah, and then cryo damage bonus, it's a lot. So it is better than it seems, right? So I might, I want to summon on this weapon banner. But at the same time, it is a trap, alright? I'm gonna be real, guys. We could get some pretty insane weapon banners that I've been just looking at and, speculating. We could get some pretty insane weapon banners that are also really, really good. So, I don't know if I want to summon on this weapon banner, and I might just use Favonius Lance for my Shenhe. So, here's an anomaly once again. They're putting 2 Cryo 4 stars. They don't normally do that. I do believe Mika is Cryo. So, 2 Cryo 4 stars. They don't do that. And then also, it's on double Cryo banner. Yeah, sure. Sucrose is here. She's amazing. I used her for my Hutao team. Honestly, you could still probably argue that you should use her for Hutao team just because of how much elemental mastery she gives. Diona, I mean, she's decent. She's able to just, shield you, do whatever you want. Meta's dead at this point, so whatever. If you clear it, you clear it. Why not have more consistency to clear it, right? That's all that matters, right? Consistency of clear at this point. So, you can't really speak too much for Mika, but Diona and Sucrose are 2 good 4 stars. They are pretty good. I wouldn't call either one of them bad or, mid whatsoever. I think they both are really, really good. Shenhe's really... And then also, we have these god characters. I just not gonna... I was about to not mention, these are 2 of the best characters in the game, or at least they work so well together that they might as well be 2 of the best characters in the game. I would recommend summoning for Ayaka before you have Shenhe, because at that point, I'm gonna be real, Shenhe doesn't do anything for most cryo characters, I don't believe. Shenhe is really only used with Ayaka, which, yeah, sure, whatever. But, it is still Ayaka, and Ayaka is one of the best characters already from me using her without Shenhe. So I imagine using her with Shenhe, she's gonna be insane. I really think that, and then we have Alright, let's go back to the weapon banner. We have Favonius Lance, we have Sacrificial Sword, we have Favonius Warbow, and then you have that thing, Wine and Song Catalyst. I don't even know if I have that, but it's a weapon banner exclusive at least. And then you have the Bell, which is pretty bad, but the other 4 stars for this, they really are going all out on these weapon banner, or this weapon banner specifically. Other than Zypho's blade, if this was Zypho's blade, I mean, I would be summoning easily. I might summon on it over Shenhe, I'm gonna be real. But yeah, we can't really decide anything right now. It's Mika, and then Sucrose, Diona. We don't really know what Mika's gonna do. There's literally no way for us to know what Mika's gonna do, so I can't rate him or do anything. These banners are coming out in 4 days. Would I recommend you summoning on them? Do I recommend people summon on these banners? Yeah, sure. These banners are good enough to say, yeah, if you summon on them, I doubt that you're gonna be that sad if you lose, right? If you don't get Ayaka, you're probably gonna get Mika, which is a new 4 star, which at least that's good for collection purposes if you like collection. Then you have Sucrose, which is good already, and then Diona, which is better the more constellations you give her, or she can give people 200 EM at C6, which is very, very good. For Luke and stuff, yeah, this is very good as a support character, right? So overall, I would say the character ban is probably a good summon. If you don't have Ayaka, I wouldn't recommend summoning for Shenhe. But if you have Ayaka, go ahead. But Ayaka is priority, right? Ayaka is usable in so many teams. Like, he's really good. I want to triple crown my Ayaka, but still, her burst is just so insane. You can throw her onto any team. I believe I saw a Diluc team, and in that Diluc team, Ayaka was added to it. And Ayaka was doing 1/2 or 1/4 of the team's entire damage just by being on the team. And then for the weapon banner, I mean, if you already have the characters, like both of these characters, I do believe there's a sizable increase. And then these 4 stars are not bad from what I can tell. It's a 3 out of 5 at best, or at worst, I mean. And maybe it's a 4 out of 5. I don't exactly know Whining Song, alright? I don't know. It's a forgettable weapon, and yeah, it's not really something. I don't think it's like the best in slot for anybody from what I remember. Yeah, just Whining Song, sure. But overall, these 2 weapons are also, or this, at least Mist Splitter is pretty good. But Calamity Queller is basically just designed for Shenhe, so I wouldn't exactly recommend, you know, going all out for Calamity Queller. But if you have, you know, guaranteed or close to guaranteed, why not? So yeah, overall, should you summon? Yeah, godly banners. Ayaka's insane. I don't think you're gonna regret summoning for the characters. Now, if you summon for the weapon banner, that's on you, man. That's 200 plus pulls at most if you don't, you know, have any pity built up. I would be hesitant whenever summoning on weapon banners, because usually you want to summon on weapon banners that gives you weapons that are very good for just across the game, right? So, for example, this weapon banner. This weapon banner has the beacon of this thing. So this is pretty decent, I think, I believe this is a decent Claymore. I think it might be the best in slot for Diluc, but I don't really think it's the best in slot for any other Claymore users. Maybe Beto. But overall, that Claymore is pretty good, just assuming that. And then we have this Staff of, you know, Scarlet Sands, and that is, it is an insane weapon. It is like best in slot for multiple characters. Yeah, it's a great weapon. And then the 4 stars are what kills this, though, because you have the Alley Flash, Sacrificial Greatsword. Not many use that, and then that, you know, thing. Then the Spear is only good for really like a couple Bloom teams or Hyper Bloom teams. So yeah, that's what I think of the banners. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.